What's going on, guys? Jordan here, coming back at you again with another episode of Beer Reviews. Tonight we're going to be doing a revisit of a beer that I did 4 years ago when I very first started doing beer reviews on this channel. This is actually my fourth review ever, and that is the Pabst Blue Ribbon, or PBR. This beer is coming in at 4.8% ABV, although it doesn't say that on the can, which, if anybody knows me, I'm not a big fan of that. But it is what it is. Moving on. I paid just under $6 for 6 pint cans of this. So, when I did the review about 4 years ago, I gave this a 7.5 out of 10. Now, I haven't had this beer in years, so I was curious, has my opinion of this beer changed? I mean, it's been 4 years. Obviously, my palate's expanded. I was really new to reviews back then, so I think I'm going to give it a lot higher than what I gave it, which was a 7.5 out of 10. So, let's go ahead and get this into a glass. Oh, but wait, it's already in a glass, because I actually was already filming this review, and my phone ran out of storage, so we're going to top it off. Oh boy. Okay. I thought that was about to be a catastrophe for a second, but we lucked out. So, it's got a very foamy, soapy, off-white head to it. The aroma, grainy, it's got like a sweetness to it. Really just smells a lot like any other typical macro beer, any American adjunct lager, really. There's nothing really that different about it. It's kind of reminding me of like a Miller High Life almost. But right now we're working with I'd say right at about a 2 1/4 finger head. 2 1/4, something like that. Maybe 2.5 if you count the friggin' dome that's on the top of it. All right, so Pabst Blue Ribbon, 4 years later. Let's see what I think about it now. Cheers, guys. Still holds up. Very refreshing. It's got a little bit of a hot bite to it. A little bit of sweetness, not much. It's very malty, for sure. It's really smooth, as most of them are. It is crisp, clean, and refreshing. So it checks all the boxes there. Nice amount of lacing on the glass. So yeah, I think I was, my palate definitely wasn't all the way there back then. Excuse me. I could feel that burp coming. That's why I went quiet. But I gave it a 7.5, and today it is definitely going to get higher than a 7.5 because this is a really good macro beer. Very cheap for what it is. I mean, you get 6 pint cans for just under $6. Pretty good deal, if you ask me. And it's a good tasting beer as well. There's nothing offensive about it. It's got enough flavor. I mean, it's got more flavor than your typical light beer. And like I said, at that price point, you really can't beat that. It's pretty impressive for the price point. I can't remember how much it was back then. I think it might have, I mean, I'm just going off memory here. I think it was just a little cheaper back then, but obviously that was a different economy back then. That was before COVID and all that bullshit happened. So we're in a new world basically compared to 4 years ago when it comes to pricing on beers and stuff. So I think it might have been 4-ish something back then. Now it's closer to 6. But I mean, even at $6 for 6 of these pint cans, that's a really good deal. 4.8% ABV. Get a 6-pack of these. That's a night right there. So as far as the rating goes, let's go ahead and get into that. Like I said, when I first did this video 4 years ago, I gave it a 7.5 out of 10. Today, I'm going to give it a solid 8.5 out of 10. Actually, no. Hold on. For what it is in the price point, I'll give it a solid 8.7. 8.7 out of 10 from me here at Beer Views for the PBR Pabst Blue Ribbon. Also, love this can design. I've always loved this can design. Even before I ever drank beer, I always loved the way this can looked. And I'm almost ashamed to say that I don't have this can in my collection. So this will be going in my collection because I haven't, like I said, I have not had this in years. So drank this way before I was collecting cans. So thank you guys for watching. Like I said, 8.7 out of 10 from me here at Beer Views. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit me with a thumbs up. If you guys have suggestions on anything you would like me to try in the future, leave it in the comment section below and I'll do my best to find it and give it a review. So as always, thank you guys for watching, and until next time, cheers.